Morning. Thank you. We are the grade 7 students from Lester B. Pearson School for the Arts.
The first song you heard was May It Be from the second Lord of the Rings movie.
The first soloist you heard was Isabel Hiltz. Then you heard Laura Minocky and Mariah Agrawal. The second song is called Feel Good.
We hope you enjoyed these songs.
To your spots, everyone. The show's begun. The arts define who we are as people and provide an account of our history for the next generation.
The arts enable us to find ourselves and lose ourselves at the same time.
We are the grade 7 students of Lester B. Pearson School for the Arts, here to celebrate the arts with you today.
Thank you for coming to our school. My name is Jasmine.
My name is Michael.
My name is Alexis.
And I am Annabelle.
The painter Pablo Picasso once said that every child is an artist. We try to live by that every day.
You've already heard singing. You will also hear our instrumental groups and see the dances we have prepared.
Maybe even some drama.
Ooh, I love a good murder mystery.
Settle down back there. Drama is later in the program. But we do want to let you know that you will see a scene from a comedy murder mystery play, which takes us on our final assignment for our drama.
We hope to present to you art in all of its variations.
As we go along, you will see slides on the screen to help you show what we do in the visual arts at our school.
Also, as you came in, some of our original artwork was displayed. If you did not see it on the way in, please take a moment and have a look at the end of our presentation.
Time to get things moving again. Our strings class will perform 2 selections for you today. Both of them require incredibly precise playing techniques, but have 2 very different results. The first one is called Mythos, which takes us on a journey through different sections of a fairy tale. First, Once Upon a Time, followed by Adventure, Fantasy, and then Final Victory. While listening, you can also enjoy the collagraphs that were created by our visual artists in the style of a graphic score. These mixed media prints look to capture the essence of a mythos through, among other things, line, shape, color, and texture. very different than the first. It's called hyperdrive. Hyperdrive is the concept of traveling faster than the speed of light. So naturally, you probably know that this piece will be fast. It features driving rhythms as we imagined traveling to galaxies far, far away. Chewie, hit the hyperdrive.
Still not time for drama.
Next, we would like to talk to you about dance. Typically, in our dance classes, we learn about a variety of dance forms, and we examine them through the elements of dance, such as time, energy, relationships, space, and shape.
However, over the past month, we are fortunate enough to have the opportunity to work with professional choreographers. Today, we are going to see 2 professionally choreographed pieces.
Our first dance was choreographed by Alicia Wood. In this choreographer's words, this piece is a direct reflection of the message of the song, "This Is Me." This dance is about standing up for yourself, being proud of who you are, and accepting yourself completely. It's about the students embracing themselves bravely, boldly, and proudly, but also reflects the safe space that Pearson creates for many of the students here to do so. I thought the message was a great representation of not only the school, but the staff and students as well. I hope that this choreography shows the shift of stepping out of the shadows and unapologetically being yourself.
Run away, they say.
The visual arts allow us to experience a variety of different tools, materials, and techniques.
We learn about art and practice drawing, painting, printmaking, and sculptures while solving problems in design.
We learn about styles of art from great artists, and then we experiment with those styles, adding our own ideas to create something really original.
We work through the creative process, which challenges us to solve a problem. Then we get to use our imagination to come up with ideas, plan our design, and even experiment with materials.
Creating the final artwork is just one step in this process. We also create art that ties into what we do in our classes, like literacy, history, geography, science, and math.
There's a murder on the loose in this old mansion! Stephanie, please help me! I don't want to die!
It seems it's time for drama.
In grade 7 drama, one of the units we do is character. As Mr. Cairns, our drama teacher, says, this unit is about being someone other than a grade 7 student. The final assignment in this unit is a scene from a murder mystery play called Any Number Can Die. It is a murder mystery set in an old mansion on an island during a thunderstorm. In this scene, a middle-aged, sophisticated woman has figured out who the murderer is. She wants to tell Hannibal, who acts like a detective, but is really a murder mystery writer. But she doesn't want to tell Agatha, an old woman who really is a detective. Will Celia survive long enough to tell Hannibal who the murderer is? Let's see. Ready and action.
I'm too frightened to keep quiet any longer.
What's this about? I'm down here, Miss Lathrop.
TJ, you stay there. I want to do this alone. Mr. Hicks, I have something to tell you that may clear up everything.
What is it?
I know he's here under false pretenses. I must speak to Mr. Hicks alone. The more people that know, the more danger I'm in. I trust him. I don't trust you.
Very well. Hannibal, have you your gun?
I hardly think my gun will be necessary for so charming a lady as Miss Lathrop.
They say Lucretia Borgia was charming too.
Mr. Hicks, I shouldn't have kept still this long. But I have this in of avarice. I wanted money, desperately. I'm not a wicked woman. I want you to understand that. Just greedy.
Miss Lathrop, if I may interrupt, in all of my murder stories, whenever someone has a clue, they always talk around the bush for minutes and then get shot before they can name names. Why don't you come to the point immediately and fill in the details later?
I must do this my own way, or not at all.
Please hurry before it's too late.
After we met, I realized who the imposter was. I thought I could work out a deal with this person to keep my mouth shut. As I say, I'm too greedy for my own good.
Who is it, Miss Lathrop?
I'm getting to that!
Hurry or you'll be shot. I know you'll be shot. They always are.
Now I know that this person needs to kill Sally and me have the money.
I must demand that you tell me the name.
I was a fool not to tell you before.
You're a fool enough to tell me now. Good God, don't you ever see the movies?
Very well, I will tell you now. His name is...
Fame!
I knew it. I knew it.
I am shot!
Who was it, Miss Lathrop?
It was...
Oh, they always do this. They never say the name, just something cryptic. Who was it?
Look for the one without the bars. Without the bars. The second dance you will see is an upbeat hip-hop style of dance choreographed by Jason Sermona, entitled The Other Side. This song and dance encourages us to reflect on the challenges we have all faced over the past couple of years and recognize that we have all come out on the other side just a little bit stronger and much more resilient. We have a lot to be thankful for, and we hope you enjoy this energetic piece.
You're preaching to the choir, getting yourself, playing with your mind, you're spinning. You think I'm alive, just fight for yourself. It's power up in the blue sky, and I know it's so hard to go away. Power up in the blue skies, I believe.
you saw our presentation of any number can die, but you did not see it the way our grade 7 students really have to perform. Mr. Cairns does not make that unit that easy. In our character unit, we have to do every single part. One actor, 3 different characters. Here, have a look. Ready, and action.
I'm too frightened to keep quiet any longer.
What's this about? Down here, Mrs. Lothrop.
You stay there, TJ. I want to do this alone. Mr. Hicks, I have something to tell you that may clear up everything.
What is it?
I know who here is under false pretenses.
Who?
I want to speak to Mr. Hicks alone. The more people who knows, the more danger I am in. I trust him. I don't trust you.
As you wish, Annabelle. Have you your gun? Hardly think my gun will be necessary for so charming a lady as Mrs. Lothrop. They say Lucretia Borgia was charming too.
Mr. Hicks, I shouldn't have kept still this long, but I do have the sin of avarice. I wanted money, desperately. I'm not a wicked woman. I want you to understand that. Just greedy.
Mrs. Lothrop, fine to interrupt. In all the murder stories, whenever someone has a clue, they always stalk around the bush for minutes and get shot before they can name names. So why don't you come to the point immediately and fill in the details later?
I have to do this in my own way, or not at all.
Please hurry before it's too late.
After we met here, I realized who the imposter was. I thought I could work out a deal with this person to keep my mouth shut. As I do say, too greedy for my own good.
Who is it, Mrs. Lothrop?
I'm getting to that.
Hurry up or you'll be shot. I know you'll be shot. They always are.
And now I see this person needs to kill Sally and me and have the money.
I must demand that you tell me the name quickly.
I was a fool not to tell you before.
You are a fool not to tell me now. Good God, woman. Have you ever seen movies? What's the name?
Very well. I'll tell you now. The name is...
Bang!
I knew it.
I am shot.
Who is it? Quickly. Who was it?
It was
The name. Just the name. Oh, they always do this. They never say the name. Just something cryptic. Who was it?
Look for the one without the bars. Without the bars. At the beginning of our presentation, we gave you a quote by Pablo Picasso. Every child is an artist.
Before we introduce our final performance, we would like to add the second part of that quote as well.
Every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once we grow up.
That is our grade 7's wind class, which consists of woodwinds, brass, and percussion. We started playing recorders in grade 4. In grade 5, they began on our wind instruments, so they are now in their 3rd year of playing.
Their first selection, Saber Dance, is composed by Aram Khachaturian and comes from the final act of his ballet Gayane. It was first performed in 1942 and is considered one of the signature pieces of the 20th century popular music, having been used in many films and TV series. If you still don't recognize the name, you might recognize it as soon as you hear the first 3 bars of music.
Our second selection is a song that most of you will be familiar with. This piece has got a Latin vibe and features the conga drum. Here's our winds class performing the Saber Dance and a song that we don't talk about too much. perform Disco Lives, a medley of tunes from back in the 70s. Yes, we're bringing disco back. Feel free to groove along in your seats with us, and don't forget to join in for the grand finale. You'll know when. Sit back, relax, and enjoy some bumpin' disco tunes. Staying Alive, I Will Survive, and YMCA.
perform for you today.
Remember, in the words of Pablo Picasso, every child is an artist.
We hope that you were inspired to sing,
Also dance, act, play an instrument, draw, and just create. Thanks, and have a great day.